Hello and welcome back to A Shot of Wildlife. Here are the 8 most interesting facts that I can find about starlings. One of the most interesting behaviours of the starling is their murmurations, where hundreds, thousands and sometimes even tens of thousands of birds fly simultaneously, twisting and turning, creating dark shapes in the sky. There is still a lot to learn about this behaviour. No one knows for certain why they do it, but scientists are gradually uncovering some of the mechanisms behind it. For example, researchers have found that changes in direction are most often started by birds on the outskirts of the flock. They've also found that each starling is reacting to and maintaining a distance from its closest flying neighbours. They usually only change their direction in response to the 7 closest birds to them. It's well known that the environment a child grows up in can significantly affect how they act as an adult. Well, that's the same with starlings. A series of studies have compared starlings raised in stressful situations where food was in short supply or competition was high, with those raised in good conditions with plenty of food and no competition. They found that starlings raised in stressful situations were more likely to shy away from unknown objects, whilst those raised in good conditions would take risks and would quickly investigate new items in their surroundings. Until recently, I'd assumed that the weather during the early springtime influenced when birds laid their eggs, but with starlings that might not be the case. With them, the temperatures during the middle of winter can predict when they lay their eggs. For example, if it's colder than usual during January and early February, starlings lay their eggs later in the year, and they'll also lay more eggs on average. If it's a warmer winter, they lay their eggs earlier but have less eggs. Although this could be a direct cause and effect, the researchers who discovered this connection suggest that it may not be that straightforward. Perhaps the colder temperatures delay the emergence of the starling's insect prey, forcing them to lay their eggs later. Starlings are originally native to Europe, Asia and North Africa, but they've been introduced to various other parts of the world, including North America, Australia, New Zealand and South Africa. In 1890, a group of Shakespeare enthusiasts released about 100 of them into Central Park in New York. Their goal was to introduce all of the bird species mentioned in Shakespeare's plays to North America. This introduction led to the starling becoming one of the most numerous songbirds on the continent. While starlings appear black and brown from a distance, their feathers shimmer with iridescent purples, blues and greens when they're in the sunlight. Amazingly, starlings can see in ultraviolet light, and to one another they're actually very colourful. Male starlings are brilliant mimics, capable of imitating the calls of other birds and even mechanical sounds and people. Their repertoire can include up to 20 distinct imitations, which they incorporate into their songs. The starlings that nest near to my home must visit nearby wetlands, as I sometimes hear them imitating the calls of curlews and redshanks. Starlings have an amazing internal adaptation. The length of their intestinal tract changes throughout the year. During the summer, when they eat a lot of protein-rich insects, their intestines are shorter, whilst in the winter, when their diet shifts to carbohydrate-rich seeds and grains, their intestines become longer. This helps them to properly digest their food and to extract the most nutrients from what they eat. Whilst cuckoos are famous for laying their eggs in the nests of other bird species, some starlings will lay theirs in the nests of other starlings. This is known as intraspecific brood parasitism, with the females that do so usually being younger birds that haven't yet built a nest of their own. Unlike with cuckoos, the eggs that starlings lay in others' nests do not develop any faster than the originals, and their chicks do not have any known advantage over their adopted siblings. And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you want more wildlife, then check out this video that's on the screen now.